A very, very big welcome to the Limpopo Trade Partner Awards 2020. Well, it is a Tuesday, and my mantra is always to make sure, that if you are on a day like today, which is a Wednesday, yeah, you make sure that it's crazy, you make sure that it's wacky, but you also make sure that you are with the ones you love. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Mood Engineer, and today we have got an amazing program for you right here. I'm sure you've seen it in the lobby already, and I'm sure you've walked through Vodacom World and you've seen exactly, what we have for you right here. Well, just a few house rules so I can get you oriented with the platform. So you can chat to me at any time on the chat feature. So make sure you use that as ASAP because I want to know. I want to know, all these type of things that you're feeling as your name gets called out if you win. And then another big part is that, you know what? We want to make sure that everybody has fun. We've got games galore. So, hey, call in the kids. Call in the wife, call in the husband, and hey, maybe you might walk away a winner today because these games are simple. Sometimes you gotta, find the missing stuff. Sometimes you gotta go ahead and, try finish off a little thing. But hey, if you've got your memory and if you've got your Vodacom network, then you know that everything is gonna go all smoothly, right? So here's something I want you to help me with before we begin. It is said that one out of every three people is either remarkably beautiful or amazingly handsome. So now just think about it quickly. If you've got your wife next to you, just look at her quickly. Mine's here, I'm looking. And then turn to the other side, and if you've got your kids here, just look at them quickly. And it's obviously not one of them. You're the awesome one right here, right? So give yourself a virtual round of applause. This is how we make a round of applause during, this lockdown period. And as much as COVID has taken over, it could not stop us right here in Limpopo coming up and bringing these awards for you right here. So thank you so much for joining us. We've got the Limpopo exec team also joining us here. And then we've got all of you, and hopefully your family is there so you can share your pictures. I want to see you guys. If you've got your phone there, take a selfie and let's see if you can share it with us because we want to see what you look like. Because also, most of the time, when we have awards during lockdown, people are not fully dressed. They just have the upper part, and at the bottom, it's just shorts or boxers, right? Well, I can promise you fully dressed right here at the studio. Well, let's get started. You know what I want to know, guys? I want you to let me know quickly. Let's go to the chat and let me know, where are you actually connecting from today? Because I know it might be the Limpopo Trade Partner Awards, but these days, people can connect from the beach, people can connect from a plane, from wherever. So where are you connecting from? Let me know. I just want to check, who's connected and where are they connecting from? And while we wait, guys, yeah, an amazing performer is coming up later. Believe me, this guy discovered that a numerological ordering of the letters of his name means magician. I wonder if you can guess who I'm talking about. But I can see some people already coming through, letting me know where they're calling from. I see someone saying lounge, and then someone saying Elim, someone say Pretoria, and then we've got 24S, and then there's Midrand. And then we've got someone connecting from Limpopo, Polokwane, finally, right? And then there's someone in Soweto. Wow, okay. Louis Trichard. We've got Centurion. Oh, someone's just trying to make sure that the boss knows that they're at work, writing work. But work could be anywhere, right? Let's see. We've got Bella, all right. And we've got Cape St. Francis. Woo. Steelport is also joining us right here. Wow, okay. Johannesburg is also right there. Just make sure, guys, everyone is safe wherever you are. Mask up and make sure that you sanitize anytime you get the chance. Well, I'm glad to see that we've actually got everybody from around the country. So this should be the proper award ceremony because then the whole country will be represented in that little part called Polokwane, Limpopo. So thank you so much for joining us. And, just to go ahead and start the event the way it's meant to, I'd like to invite a man who is responsible for the results we get in Limpopo. The man, Shamil Jusub, gave a hand and said, you know what, sir? You need to go and take care of Limpopo. And man, has he done that? He definitely has, because in the previous awards that we had in Johannesburg, this region right here won Region of the Year. So this man right here is definitely someone I would love to hear and maybe steal a bit of his tips on how he gets his team firing from all cylinders. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call up the ME for the Limpopo region, Mr. Imran Khan.
Hello, hello. How's the level? How are you?
Imran, how are you doing, Imran?
Very well, very well. How's things going? All well?
I'm doing fantastic, Imran. I'm just waiting for my invite once COVID is over to come and spend time with the region of the year.
Oh, you're welcome every time and anytime, eh? You know that this is home for you.
Oh, no, definitely. This is definitely home. But Imran, we are here today. You are looking dapper as usual. And we are about the trade partners today. And Shamil stresses it all the time about how important our partnerships are with our business partners. And I'm sure for you, it's the same.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think my team will vouch for me saying this business is built on partners. That's the Vodacom way. It's always been that way.
Fantastic. Well, Imran, I'd like to give you your time to obviously just share your update with our trade partners and the guys that are watching from home, and maybe give them that welcome that they so want from you. Thank you so much, Imran. Take it away.
Thanks, Debo. Thanks, Debo. Yeah, so good afternoon. Hello to all our partners. It is such a pleasure to have you guys with us tonight, this afternoon. Thank you so much for being here. So, it is with great pleasure that I welcome all our partners to this engagement and award ceremony. Indeed, we continue to feel the impact of COVID, and it is extremely unfortunate that we cannot be together face to face, enjoying this event. But our safety comes first, and we all know we're in the middle of the third wave, and we really got to look after ourselves and protect ourselves. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to acknowledge each other for achieving the near impossible. The pandemic has now been going on for I think 15 months. So let's just rewind and reflect. As you remember, the world was being hit really hard last year, Feb, March, and we all were watching in horror at what was happening. We in Vodacom were keeping in close contact with our sister operations in Spain, in Portugal, and even in England, and we were watching in shock as those businesses were being completely obliterated. And the disease was really beginning to take its toll in our own country, and around the 20th of March or so, some 10 days before the president announced the first lockdown, we decided to go into action mode. We started preparing for the worst, and those were some really intense days. I wouldn't describe it as going into the unknown. It was more like falling off a cliff and free falling. Actually, every day, I think actually every hour, things were changing. Yeah, I mean, and now think about it. It was the last 2 weeks of March. Typically, at that point, we would have concluded our review with Vodafone for that FY20, and now we'll be finalizing the plans for FY21, which we would have been working on for almost about 4 months. And now we're having disaster discussions, and every day, we are playing out new scenarios. We were expecting the worst, downplaying the business plan by 2%, then I recall it was 5%, then even 10%. And understand, this last year was already meant to be a really difficult year. It was our second year of our commitment, to reduce data prices, and we were expecting almost a 3 billion hit on our top line. Then the president shuts down the country, and everything goes frantic. I can recall that first night, after the announcement, I think we all went to bed at about 2 o'clock, stuck on calls, having meetings. It was insane. Sales effectively halts. Shops have to close. There's no corporate clients to visit, and most of all, our focus now is on the people, on our safety of our people. Sales consultants, sales agents, field staff. I mean, the dominant conversations were sanitizers, gloves, safety suits, masks, decontamination. These were the topics we were discussing in sales and strategy meetings because that was the priority at that point. Right? Now, let me just pause here for a second, guys. In all this chaos, in all this madness, in all this uncertainty, the people most impacted were you and your teams. And I want to acknowledge that. And I want to applaud each of you and your team members for your resilience, for your fortitude, and for your unrelenting support towards our customers. Because we were considered an essential service, your teams literally placed their lives on the line by continuing to service our customers, protect our network, and deliver products that supported customers and the economy during this challenge. Now, that was real purpose in action. And I just like to talk about purpose for a few minutes. Purpose is at the heart of the Vodacom Group strategy. Our purpose says we connect for a better future. And there are three components to this: digital society, inclusion for all, and the third pillar is about protecting our planet. Now, colleagues, I could talk about all the things that Vodacom did to support government and communities during COVID as part of our purpose commitment. And we did do a lot. But more importantly for me is to highlight the extent to which you and your teams ensured Vodacom delivers it on its purpose. Through the perseverance and dedication of your companies and your teams, we kept families connected, we ensured our children continued to get educated, we transformed rural communities, and we supported the economy and gave lifelines to businesses. And I'd like to mention some of the things I saw your teams, do to drive these pillars. To start, the demand for data just exploded. In the first 30 to 60 days, we were witnessing record levels of growth in data demand. And our technology teams were working flat out to maintaining an exploding network and building new sites in record time. In our province, almost 500,000 customers migrated back to the province. And that just added to the tremendous strain on our demand. Our technology partners worked around the clock to ensure that our network did not fall over. And that's no exaggeration. There were some days where I really thought this network was not going to cope anymore. Our stores had to remain open, and those teams were integral in supporting customers in need of products and services to help them during the pandemic. Everything from SIM cards to phones. In those first few months, we saw a year-on-year increase of up to 45% of new 4G devices on the network. Most importantly, I think our stores were supporting emergency services personnel, the paramedics, the police, with their communication requirements. Our VB partners, they were supporting our enterprise customers who now needed support with their own work from home strategies. I know of so many partners that were doing home deliveries of laptops and tablets to support homeschooling. All educational institutions were looking for solutions, and our VB partners were co-creating the solutions with stakeholders. Your teams were amazing. Colleagues, today we are celebrating the partnership amongst us that delivered extraordinary results in an extraordinary year. I'm sure you have seen our new brand position, which says hashtag further together. Now, the reason for the change is due to feedback from our customers on how technology changes their lives, on how it fundamentally transitions society. And did we not do that together? Did our technology and our products and services alter the lives of society in a year when so many people didn't have physical connections with friends and family, but they did have an internet connection? The partnership amongst us delivered on the brand commitment and delivered on what customers were asking for, what customers were demanding from us. And this is why we are so thrilled to share this day with you. From a business perspective in Limpopo, the results of your effort has catapulted the province into a whole new level of performance. In the following presentations, the respective presenters will show you the detail of regional performance. For me, I would like to highlight just a few things. That for one, now we carry more traffic than we ever had in our history. In some months, just to explain the situation, we were recording 160 and 170% year-on-year growth on traffic. We've also now reached a huge milestone with having 5 million active customers on our network. 5 million, ladies and gentlemen. And our enterprise business has grown by more than 20%. The Limpopo province is now the third largest province in terms of revenue contribution to Vodacom. Third largest. Only Gauteng and KZN make more revenue than us. No, kiching, yeah. And in the worst fiscal in our history, thanks to you, we have produced double-digit growth on most KPIs, and we continue to grow. Shamil and our ExCo have recognized our performance, and the region was awarded the prestigious Region of the Year award last November at the annual CEOs Awards function. And the region also went on to win the CBU Region of the Year a few months ago. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to this event, where we recognize your contribution and acknowledge the results of our partnership. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. I'll catch up with all of you later, and I must say, I'm so excited, and I can't wait to see who the winners are and who is recognized today. I'll see you all later. Lebo, over to you in the studios.
Thank you so much, Imran. Well, Imran, you are so passionate about our business partners because, guys, I'll tell you a story. There was one time I was driving with my family before even Imran was ME of Limpopo, and I was driving with my family to Limpopo for holiday. And at this, it was an engine. I find Imran and with a Vodacom team wearing T-shirts with the umbrellas and everything, talking about it was when we were still selling M-Pesa and everything. I was like, Imran has so much passion, and I was already in holiday mode. So I've changed since then, Imran, if you're looking for someone.
It's just the same passion that our partners have. We're just trying to match the same passion.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Imran. We move over now to our next segment, and man, will you be excited for this one. So, you want to play a game? You want to win yourself a voucher and you can buy yourself stuff? Well, in the world of online shopping, this is the game you want to play so that you can get yourself some goodies with your family. So, it's very simple. Get the kids around because this game is all about puzzles. And I'm sure kids in the house know how to fix puzzles. So if you want to win, all you got to do is unscramble the image. And then, but not unscramble slowly like you are on a selfie network. 1, 2. No. Unscramble it as quick as you can so that you stand a chance to be at the top of our leaderboard and walk away with that voucher. Remember, you can play again during the break. You can play as many times as you want because what we want to do is get you perfect so that you can be number 1 on the leaderboard. So if you try once and you don't make it, you can try again. But I also want to give you a leg stretch. So go ahead, take a leg stretch. I'll put a counter on the clock right here so you can see it. But while you do that, get the kids to play the game or you play quickly so that you can walk away with this voucher. I'll announce a little bit later. For now, let's go play. right. Welcome back. I was still busy trying to play here. My first attempt was very bad, but I'll try to play again. But puzzles are not my thing. That's what I'll say. Puzzles are not my thing. But I hope they were yours, and I'm hoping later I'll be announcing your name to walk away with the prize. Well, guys, um, as I said, it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful awards evening event, and we want to just make sure that you guys are engaged and that everybody is involved. So I hope you got the kids involved, and if you did, send through some comments. Yeah, send through some comments because I want to know, was your kid playing for you or were you playing yourself? And if your kid was playing, please send through their name because I want to know who they are so I can give them a shout out right here live at the event award. That's what COVID has done because now we can do events at home. We can attend with our families. Right. Well, up next, we have got a lady who says a day out with friends is a beautiful day indeed. She is currently the acting head of technology, but hey, no acting with her performance. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Donna Canberra.
Hi, thanks, Levo. Thanks for that intro. How are you?
How are you, Donna?
I'm good, good.
And where are you connecting from? Because executives are known to connect like in from Monteza Beach in Ibiza, Spain. Like I know someone loves very much.
I wish I was there again, but I'm at home in Centurion, and I saw someone is connecting from Russia there, so also would have loved to be on holiday and dialing in from our sister companies abroad.
Well, Donna, I'm really looking forward to find out, what were our wins for technology as you give us this summary. Please take it away.
Thanks, Levo. We've got a video for you. Okay, thanks, Lebu, and the team behind the scenes. And again, a very warm welcome to our partners and suppliers. Yeah, just a quick touch on that video. I mean, imagine driving your car on those type of roads every day and the damage it will cause. So I just wanted to highlight some of the measures we go to and what it takes to actually bring network coverage to all corners of the region. You know, we often travel for many kilometers to find the perfect spot to deploy a site, just so that our customers can experience the perfect network strength and get the ideal coverage for that area. So we want all our customers to have, you know, the same experience, whether it be in a big town or in a rural area. And often when we come across roads like that, we do upgrades to those roads, and it also increases the safety and upliftment to the surrounding community. So I think that is definitely what we call a brand with purpose. So on this current view, we, as Imran already mentioned, we've had the third lowest site count when you compare all the regions. However, we contribute the third highest in terms of revenue. So this is simply because we are sweating our assets to the max, and we can offer, you know, high growth rates in both voice and data. For our voice traffic, we're still carrying the highest in comparison to all regions. And this is mainly driven by our device split. We still have many 2G and 3G devices in the network, our market share and segment position. And this is really a challenge for us because, you know, one would have thought that since we were in lockdown and we've been put a hold on like large events and gatherings like Maria, we would have seen a bigger decline in 2G devices. However, we still remain amazed that our customers love 2G devices so much when they can't even get that data experience. From our data traffic perspective, we have seen significant growth, and even more so during the lockdown period, you know, as more people began to work from home. And we also expanded in our LTE footprint and coverage to accommodate this demand. So just to take you back, like in 2018, LTE only contributed 45% of our total data traffic. By the end of last financial year, we were at 66%, and in the last quarter, we've gone up to 72% of LTE traffic with our total data traffic. So that's quite a significant increase. On our total CapEx purse for the year, we had more than 279 million rand, which enabled us to deliver this growth. And many of the teams on the call played a vital role in making this possible, with projects like fiber expansion, microwave, capacity upgrades, all our LTE projects, modernization, and so forth. So, I mean, you know, we really did a lot in the year. Then as you will see on the next slide, we have many KPI which help us to track network performance. So I don't want to bore you with the technicalities of these KPI, but they do give us insights into our customer experience. And similarly, all of you, by virtue of being our suppliers and partners, become an extension of the Vodacom family. And you represent the brand by providing that experience to the end customer. So some of the KPI, call setup success rate, drop call rate, network availability, these deal with our network coverage, being able to access the network and so forth. And many of you are out there dealing with the elements like the cold and the rain, and literally getting stuck in the mud for hours while trying to assist Vodacom in stabilizing these KPI. If anyone can remember the cyclone last year that brought about so much devastation, but our partners, our suppliers were out there in the field. our sites, they have containers with them, and those containers often provide accommodation and warmth for rodents, reptiles, birds, bees, you name it, they are in our sites. So, last year we had to clear about 7 snakes and reptile removals, about 15 bee removals from different sites. And oftentimes it's our suppliers that are crossing paths with these elements and animals, to provide, the swift response in ensuring the KPIs are stable. Last year alone, or actually even on a monthly basis, our teams are attending to over 1,500 faults per month. And last financial year, we repaired over 700, close to 800 vandalisms that took place. And all of this is just to ensure that the customers have a great experience and have the least possible disruption in service. So, thanks to our suppliers for putting the customers first there. And then when dealing with congestion, we have to increase our resources in the network by performing microwave upgrades, fiber upgrades, radio upgrades, and so forth. And again, it's the suppliers that help us in this regard. Braving the elements once more. Limpopo is known for its lush and thorny vegetation. So this often overgrows on access roads and blocks line of sight for microwave. And last year again, we had to cut down a number of trees and bushes just to improve that KPI. And then our network NPS, I'm not sure if all of you guys know that we do have measurements against what our customers think of us, and we had completed over 800 projects. This is not projects that are coming from head office, but from the region. More than 800 projects touching customers all across the province, even in the most remote areas. From the pictures there, you can see the farms that we roll out sites at. We go into mines, we go on top of mountains. Wherever you can go in Limpopo, you will find us there. And one of the sites in the picture just shows you a 30-meter in the middle of a mountain, and that is a road that we had to clear ourselves. The suppliers, do this on our behalf, providing power cables for kilometers just to ensure that there's coverage in that area. In this particular example, we were drilling and blasting rock and so forth. So, it's quite intense work that our teams do out there in the field. So yeah, that is just a picture of what happens in the technology space. And I just want to thank you all once more for your continuous support. Thanks, and over to the studio.
Well, thank you so much, Donna. And wow, some of the things that Vodacom helps with, it's amazing that such a corporate actually gets to do such amazing things. Aren't you just proud, Donna, to represent the badge of Vodacom?
Absolutely, Lebo. Definitely, I can't say anything else. I'm proud.
So tell me, Donna, did you get to play the puzzle game a little bit earlier?
I did not, Lebo. I was waiting to see the puzzle screen.
Oh, well, don't you worry. We have got some people that won. But thank you so much, Donna. I'll chat to you later before we get into the award segment. Thanks, Donna. Well, guys, to you at home, I'm sure you're asking yourself, how did I do? I'm sure I did well. Come on, I put that puzzle the quickest. Well, let me tell you our top three. The second and third, well, you're just honorable mentions. So Jolene Ilof, congratulations for coming third. Jonathan Green, congratulations for coming second. And yep, our winner of the first 250 Takealot voucher is none other than Jason Robertson. Congratulations to you. And Jonathan Green, Jolene, guess what? We have another game right now. Okay? So now you can basically redeem yourself and probably come out on top. So let's go ahead and play the next game. Get yourself a little leg stretch. If you played the last one, maybe let your wife play or let your kids play because you're really making the team lose right here. This is a very simple game right here. It's a quiz, you know, and some of this info you should definitely know. All right. This quiz is multiple choice, true or false, and some very interesting questions. And you have to get them correct. Get the most correct, and you could walk away a winner. So let's see if you can do better on this one. And then after that, we speak CBU and then technology. I mean, a Vodacom business. But for now, let's go ahead and play the quiz. Go quickly, go quickly. Wow, wow, wow. You know what? I got most of those questions correct after I Googled. I'm telling you, some of them I was like, I know this one. I know this one. Then I was like, you know what? Let me just check. I should drink Sprite more often so I can trust my instincts, right? Well, guys, welcome back. And I hope you got your legs stretched and ran outside quickly to also get yourself some vitamin D. Very important during this lockdown period. You could be in that office until the sun goes away. And, so make sure you do walk outside when we give you that little leg stretch. So I wonder who played well this time, right? So, Jason, I don't know if you got it this time, but to my other two people that got second place and third place, I hope you really did well this time. I'm all for you. I am all for you. Well, let's move on now to our next segment. And I love this division because it talks all about our adverts. I'm sure you've seen all our adverts, right? Oh, the single lady, oh, the single lady. Like, this is the division that does those nice things like that. Yeah. And let me not say too much about it. Let me bring on the executive head with style. You know what? She definitely is all about performance. Before, she used to run stuff in Midrand, and now she's running stuff all the way in Limpopo. Hey, Leletu, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm excellent. And how are you doing, Lebu?
Well, Leletu, once you moved to Limpopo, we definitely knew that an award for best region was coming along, because how you used to run your team in Midrand just shows how much performance is so important to you.
Oh, thank you so much for that, Lebu. But all this running, pretty soon I'm going to need a water break. But thank you very much for the compliment. Humbly accepted, but it's not my efforts. It's a wonderful region to work in, amazing business partners, and amazing colleagues as well.
But tell me, did you get to play the previous game with the quiz? Because I'm sure you know all that info.
You didn't give me the cheat sheet. So I'm missed out on the winnings.
No, the thing is, there's a 250 Takealot voucher, so I cannot give anybody a heads up. But I know who's won. I'll only announce after you speak. Take it away, Lilith.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lebu, and good afternoon to our business partners and colleagues. Really such a pleasure to be with you here today. It's actually, Imran spoke about it earlier, that it's been such a tough year. And as a region, we've previously, been acknowledged as Region of the Year twice. One for the full region and the other from a CBU perspective. And I think this is really major, because many businesses are suffering right now or closing down. But here we are through you, positively, exceedingly, and abundantly beating the odds. So yes, it is tough. Let's be realistic, but which well-deserved and worthwhile tasks are ever easy. But more than ever, I really appreciate your agility to maintain sustainability and growth in these circumstances, but with the most consistency that we have, and that is changed. Your dynamism is true grit. Through the challenges, everything is really copacetic. I love that word. I just read it. So copacetic. So guys, Limpopo region is leading when it comes to our e-school registrations. Just some fun facts that I'd like to highlight on this slide. Besides our revenue growth, our connections growth year on year, our bundles sold, our prepaid contribution, and our next level. I just wanted to mention that this is through strong relationships that we have also. Our e-school registrations, is through strong registration relationships that we have with our Department of Education and you, of course, our trade partners. Our aim is definitely to reach 500,000 users on e-school by the end of this fiscal. And when it comes to next level, we're second, just behind KZN by a minuscule margin. But with the launch of the new youth offers, we're coming to and hoping to surpass KZN. And regain our number one spot. So Connect You, I think I need to mention Connect You as a new proposition in the market, has managed to acquire us 850,000 more subs. That's really, really good in the space of a year for a new platform. The platform gives customers access to free job portals, e-school, 2 free SMSs a day, and daily news updates. So this is definitely a key differentiator in our market. We've also managed to achieve a lot relating to being a brand with purpose, even though the odds were against us, but we've been very successful in the last financial year and hope for an even better 2021. And definitely hoping to go at it, going further together, of course, with all of you. We've achieved our purpose strategy through you as our business partners too. And I think that the most pivotal thing in our business so far is that, yes, we make revenue and yes, we reach all of the other KPIs, but we are nothing without the human spirit attached to it. Whether we are uplifting communities, upgrading schools, providing disaster relief for unforeseen circumstances, assisting in tackling gender-based violence. And as our president said, this is yet another pandemic in our country. Whether we are creating awareness needed for it and helping people through technology by bringing about a better customer experience, none of these KPIs would matter if the most important people in our society would not be able to benefit from our successes. So the donations are part of our purpose strategy. And as our partners, you have provided us with the purpose and action. So things that you helped us with making a difference. The end beneficiary of it all has definitely been the community member and our customer first. And to that end, you've assisted us in getting, a very grateful community as well, in that you can see that sometimes even in our NPS scores. So there's still more to come, and we will afford more opportunities for you to partner with us on our purpose strategies, because there's a lot in store for this specific financial year. But I just wanted to highlight a few things that happened last fiscal. We made the country work even during lockdown. So I think I consider us and all of you on the platform as a true essential service. And for that, we are eternally grateful. We connect people at a time where connection is not safe for our own survival. And you guys were part of the solution for the economic needs of our country, for our regional, micro and macroeconomic factors, and our responsibility as a brand as well. So right now, I'd like to show you a short video on one of our community projects, because I mentioned brand with purpose projects. This was the Divani Community Creche, and this video is just going to show you a little snippet on what we've been doing on the ground. Thank you.
Our center is at Divani Village. We serve children from around Divani community. A lot of the parents are not working, but they're trying by all means to come and support the daycare and by bringing their children. I'm very excited today. Vodacom has really made me happy. My creche has been nominated. They are going to fund this creche. They told us that they are going to renovate the buildings and do the fencings, and they've also furnished all the classes, including the kitchen and the office. They provided us with the swings and so many toys for the kids to play with. The other thing that Vodacom has done to us, they've helped us with a borehole. We're struggling a lot with water. So they've done the boreholes for us. We're no longer gonna suffer about water. And they also do the bathroom for us. Our toilets were very poor, but they've given us the very beautiful bathrooms. So Vodacom, thank you so much. I'm very grateful, and I'll always be grateful.
Wow, I don't know if that doesn't touch your heart. I don't know what will. For me, it definitely moves me when we can do this all together and make a difference to society in this way. We've had, just to highlight a few other things, we've had 2 100,000 Rand winners through Vodabucks in our region. Great engagement from Limpopo. I think that's one thing that I can say, is that our customers are really engaged, and that's huge opportunity waiting for us in that aspect. We've handed over stationery, laptops, we've provided disaster relief. One of them was to Eloise, I'm really sorry if there's anyone who's Eloise on the call. I really do wonder sometimes why they name these hurricanes after female names, but nobody answer that. But currently, also, we're easing congestion and trying to migrate as many customers as possible from 2G devices, also providing a better customer experience. Through this migration of devices, we want to also enable the elderly, the physically impaired, just to provide a better digital experience, also adding the human touch. That's all on my side from a CBU perspective. Thank you so much, Lebu, and over to you.
Thank you so much, Leletu. And wow, a brand with purpose. It just makes you really just want to carry on working for this awesome organization because of the great thing we're doing, for our community.
Absolutely. I mean, it just gives a different meaning to all the hardships that we face. Like I said, the KPIs are all but important, but without these and without the people, without us making a difference in their lives, we're nowhere.
No, definitely we are nowhere. So tell me, Leletu, while you're at home, how do you keep the kid quiet? How do you keep the kids quiet? Oh, the kids are at school. Oh, okay.
School, yeah.
No, I thought it was like me because I've got all of them gagged up and tied up on the floor. Tulawena. Hey. You see, they're all here tied up.
Around about 4 o'clock, we're going to have a different story in the studio. So, yeah.
At least it's going to be the celebratory time when we are celebrating, so the noise will be welcome. But thank you so much, Leletu. We'll hook up with you a little bit later for the awards. Absolutely. Well, guys at home, you know what? You went ahead and played the quiz game. And I told you that I was one of the quickest, but I've just looked at the results and I do not believe that, my auditors are well trained, nor do they know how to select a winner. Because how is my name not popping up? First of all, I did well in the puzzle, and now we come to the quiz, and I'm nowhere to be seen in the top 3. Well, here are the winners. Actually, there's one winner, but number 2 and 3, hi, just an honorable mention. So, Lisiko, well done for coming second. Well done, Ultra. Well done. And then Rahat Albers, Amenir. Come on, I thought you were a step for the beers, Well, anyway, the winner is Dinewo Baloyi. I'm so jealous, and your 250 Takealot voucher is coming all the way to you. So I hope you enjoy it. If you don't know what to buy on Takealot, worry not. I have got a very big cart that needs a certain voucher. But for now, I actually want to introduce this next man by reading what a person that's worked with him had actually said. But before we actually go ahead and introduce him, I want to ask you guys a question quickly. Since we've been working on lockdown, you've got your neighbors here. And I know on a Friday, I can never take a call for work because they're going to be cutting grass the whole day. But I want to know, if you can give me, would you prefer a noisy or a nosy neighbor? But you know what? Before we go to that word cloud, I think let's go play the game, and then you'll answer that question afterwards, because I want to know, would you prefer a noisy or a nosy neighbor, especially when you are working from home? Well, let's go ahead and play our next game. Now, this game is very simple. Find the object. Like, come on. Every kid has this type of game on their laptop and their iPad and also on their tablet. So go ahead and call them up and let's play, because this time I am walking away a winner. And then do use this time to go ahead, refresh your drink, go get some oxygen or play outside in the sun. But make sure you're back here in 5 minutes so that we can carry on with the Vodacom business update. All right, check this out. Let's go. I'm back. Welcome back, guys. Well, that game was a little easy for me. Really, really easy. Come on, the hidden objects. I saw them at the same time. I gave it to my son quickly. He pointed them out like, they. Oh, okay, so I said it. Yes, my son did it for me. But I'm sure this time I am part of the leaderboard. All right, how did you do? Tell me, do you think you're going to be part of the leaderboard? Come on, a 250 take-a-lot voucher could be yours. Only if you were quick and you did the game very well. All right, another game is coming up a little bit later. So if you didn't win this time, don't worry. You'll be able to win a little bit later. But for now, I've got a question I want to find out from you. Since I did tell you that, this current region is the region of the year within our Vodacom region, I want to find out. Let me know on the chat there. How many times has the Limpopo region won, the region of the year? Yeah, I'm sure some of you have been with us ever since inception. I'm sure you would have known or seen it being announced. So come on, let me know. Go ahead and type right there. This is maybe 9 times, 11 times, But maybe you want to count when has Imran been there, because Imran is probably, the good luck. But let me know. I want to know, when do you think, how many times do you think Limpopo province has won, the region of the year? Let me Google quickly. Does Google have this type of info? Just one, Limpopo. All right. Well, I've got my answer. So I want to see if you guys probably can get it correct. And I'm sure there's someone that is typed there. There's a 2, but I'm sure others are like, I don't know. Like, is it a 1? Is it a 2? Is it a 3? I want to know. So let me know. But another one I want to find out, during lockdown, we've all become so close to our neighbors. As I said, mine cuts the grass on a Friday, so I have to know exactly when to do. So let's just check quickly. All right, there's a 3, there's a 1, there's a 7. Wow, all right. And there's another 1 right there. Okay. All right, so people saying that Limpopo has won it 7 times. Is that a 71 or a 7-1? Some have said it's won it once, and some obviously are saying 3 times. Well, obviously the correct answer is 2. They've won it 2 times, and this was the second time that they've won it last year. Well, now that's a little bit of trivia so that you know your regional knowledge. Well, for now, let me know, guys. Would you prefer a nosy neighbor, like is always in your business, always over the fence looking, they bought a PM? Or would you prefer a noisy neighbor? Always singing in the morning. Before you even get your first cup of coffee, they're already singing, I want to be a rock star. So which one would you prefer? A nosy neighbor or a noisy neighbor? Yeah, just thinking about it. I actually currently have a noisy neighbor. It's my son. He is currently as noisy as possible. So when he wakes up, the whole house wakes up. So I don't know if I would prefer a nosy. I think a nosy neighbor in the current, the crime climate we have in South Africa. I prefer a nosy neighbor, because then they'll be always, telling me there's someone jumping into my yard, trying to steal stuff. They'll be like, hey, I saw. But also, maybe there is a nosy neighbor, memorandum or something where they say we cannot go ahead and, tell when people are jumping in, but we can tell when nice stories, like they buy a Mercedes or whatever it is. Well, let's look at the scores right here. Would you rather have a noisy or a nosy neighbor? 61.5% are saying noisy, and 38.5% are saying, we prefer a nosy neighbor. So is it that the ones that say nosy are currently the nosy neighbors? Or is it that the ones that are saying noisy are currently the noisy neighbors? Well, I think I'm currently both. Wait, I see my neighbor. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm currently both, but I wonder which one you are, right? I wish this score could show me exactly what you are. But thank you so much for participating, and to see that you are still with me right there on the other side. Well, we move on now to our next segment. And as I said, that I wanted to introduce this next gentleman by reading something from someone who once worked with him. Man, they were waxing lyrical about how nice this guy was. This guy, Warren Fenter, says, Coogan is without doubt the most enthusiastic, energetic, and passionate person I have ever worked with. He says that he undertakes any challenge thrown at him and turns it into a success. Man, they say he is a technology evangelist. I can just picture his house, everything, is Siri. Siri, read the paper. Siri, go tell my wife she looks beautiful. Siri, can you please clean the garbage? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the technology evangelist, and our head of Vodacom business. Please help me welcome Kugan Subramani.
Lebo, hi, how are you? Rockstar as usual, man.
I'm doing fantastic, Kugan. Look at you looking so awesome. Well, I know that's how you close our Vodacom business deals, with those amazing suits. But it's so nice to connect with you today when we honor, the people that help us, connect, for a better future.
Lebo, on a serious note, before we move on to that, I've asked you several times for your tailor's phone number. You haven't sent it, and you don't want the brother actually in the note to shine. Eh? So please, Ben, do me a favor, send me that tailor's number. And on other subject, I think Trevor Noah actually has to watch his space because I think you're going to be moving over there very soon, Lebs.
Thank you so much, Cook. Thank you so much. And Vodacom business has become such a big player within, Vodacom. And I know that in Limpopo, it keeps growing in leaps and bounds. I attended the actual Vodacom business trade partner function just to hear about, the numbers that you guys are getting nationally and obviously as a region from William. Could you take us through some of that and just summarize, obviously, the performance of the region thus far?
Yeah, sure. But just before we go into that, I think let me start on a very serious note. My fellow trade partners, this is a family meeting. I hope after the incident that happened yesterday on the iPad, I hope some of you have actually knocked on the president's door to actually try and actually sell him a new iPad. If you haven't done so, you can still do so by end of business today. But please don't come with the actual deal match to us because we won't be taking that through. So that's over to you. But Lebo, thanks once again. So Lebs, we had a fantastic year. I think in terms of business, it was a really stringent and really tough year. The whole country, the whole world has been through this pandemic. But I think before we get into that, I think I just want to show you guys a quick a quick video of what we do.
Vodacom, in conjunction with Maredi and Tobari Telecoms, have announced at an event at the Polokwane offices a partnership to supply laptops in schools located in rural areas. These laptops are high-end devices with specialized application software to access a certain portal containing curriculum and material on vocational studies.
Today marks a continuation of our continued support for rural communities and ensure that the digital divide is closed. We want to take all communities and all individuals on the journey of the fourth industrial revolution. Through our expanded rural rollout program, we ensure that the most remote villages have access to the internet. With our partnership with Tabure, they have provided internet and Wi-Fi connectivity to remote schools in some of the most poorest areas of our country. Today we are handing over laptops to ensure that these children have devices to access the internet and to ensure that they have the same opportunities as any other child in first world countries. With these laptops, these children will access our e-school platforms, which is a platform that gives curriculum to the grade 1s to grade 12s. We are also providing a platform that will train grade 12s who are qualifying on the GSM industry and will create job opportunities for them as well. In doing so, we are using our digital solutions to take the most rural communities on this journey of the fourth industrial revolution.
Vodacom extends itself by giving back to students, having a long-standing partnership with the Department of Education in Limpopo. This ongoing relationship would not be possible without the support of MEC Poli Ushielo. We support the MEC's vision in providing e-school and digital learning, and Vodacom is perfectly aligned to support this vision, closely working with the MEC.
I'm very happy today that we partnered with Vodacom and Tabure, and they've donated the 25 laptop to our schools. But also I'm proud that our own black company, Tabure, is coming on board, and you can see Vodacom is a big company, and the mere fact that they can trust them to be able to do that is a very good one. So I'm saying to both Tabure and Vodacom, bravo, let's expand and make sure that our children get the best in terms of technology.
The kid in Sentin, the kid in Bryanston, in Rivonia, should be no different to the kid in Jarere, in Chapasha, any other village in South Africa when it comes to accessing information. That is the gap we are trying our best to close.
So much can be said about education and the initiatives we have done. There is no end to it, but it can go further and be expanded to reach all students. Going forward, we as Vodacom are proud to support the Be the Light campaign, which is our stance against gender-based violence, and take a strong stance against it. We support all government initiatives. We implore all of society to do the same and take a stand against gender-based violence. From us at Vodacom, we would like to wish the class of 2021 all the best.
I'm sure you'll see from the video. I mean, not because I had my 2 second or 3 seconds actual shot of the video, but you will see from that video. I mean, this is what we do. This is what we do, daily. So it's all about us connecting and adding value. So in terms of education, I mean, for the past year, we've connected more than 30,000 students. That those students are actually from tertiary institutes, but if you actually take into account all the kids that have fiber in their houses, so the actual number at this stage, we can't actually tell you, as to how many students we actually connected. But I think today is all about our business partners, actually, paying tribute to them, and we just want to thank them for all the efforts that go into it. We know it's been extremely difficult over the past year, but I mean, we've soldiered the storm, and we're still standing strong. But we cannot do it alone. It's all about our business partners, and a huge portion of our business actually comes through from the partner channel. So, beyond a doubt, it is that we can only do it together with our business partners. I think if you can just, I just want to show you the slides and the actual performance as to how we've done this year. You'll see overall we've had a fantastic year, right? In terms of service revenue, we were actually up by 21.4%. Now, if you look at it from a regional perspective, this is a total total revenue that we actually brought in. In terms of mobile revenue, we were about just over 20%, and in terms of fixed revenue, about 18%. So you may be wondering what those little stars are there. Those stars are actually to indicate that from a national perspective, we've actually outshone everybody else. So we were the highest performing region in terms of year to date. In terms of fixed sales, we were about just under 65%. And in terms of gross adds, we were slightly against the DB, and also in churn, we were slightly under. So given the tough stances, which the business had to endure, we've actually came out, on top performance. So we just want to say thank you for the actual support, for taking us through to customers, and for giving us that platform. So I think we just want to say a heartfelt thank you to everybody, to all our business partners. And, as we go into the new FY22, we hope we can do better. But actually, when you consider it, it's all about the value which we go back and which we give back to customers. So in terms of, from my team and from myself, from Vodacom Business, we want to say thank you, we salute you, and we really appreciate all the efforts that actually goes into all the deals and sales which we actually curate for us. Thanks once again. Thanks, Lebs.
So much, Cougs, short and sweet. That's how I learned my public speaking. They taught me, for you to be an interesting speaker, you need to keep your speech like a mini skirt. Short enough to keep us interested and long enough to cover the important parts. Thank you so much, Cougs. Well, Cougs, I've got something amazing coming up next, and I'm going to want you to be one of the contestants, but just stay close. I'll be calling you up in a little while. Well, guys, for you at home, man, you are in for a treat. Believe me, this next performer has nail-biting performances, which include metal bending, mind reading, predictions, and even making objects levitate right in front of your eyes. Guys, I'm not lying. I've seen it before, and I'm one of those skeptics. I want to believe something until I see it, and when he did it to me, I was sold. And now I can't wait until he tells me the scores for tonight's matches so that I can put it on Betway and walk away a winner. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, he has been SA's best mentalist for more than 15 years, entertaining people wherever they are. Guess what? He has even performed for international celebrities like Jay-Z and Miss Beyonce. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to bring on my main man, the mentalist, Larry Soffer.
Is that Prince Harry?
Oh my word!
This will be unbelievable. So you ready for this?
Yeah.
Big Bang. You see it?
Oh my god!
Stop, that was an F.
Nice, yo, that's crazy, dude. Whoa.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. How's it going?
Larry, how you doing, man?
Good, and yourself? Nice to see you.
Well, Larry, can I tell you that I boast about you to my friends, that Larry's my friend, but you're going to need to come for dinner so that at least I can have a picture of you at my, with my wife's favorite dinner set. At least they'll believe me that, he does know Larry.
For sure. We definitely have to plan something like that. I think that's a great idea.
Well, I'm so excited to see what you have for us today, Larry. And I've got 4 victims for you that I'd like for you to actually, amaze today, right? So I want to call up the 4 people first so you can meet them. And because these guys, they were like me at first, Larry. They don't believe until it happens to them.
Exactly. Well, thank you. Great. Nice to have you guys up here. Hi, Donna. Hi, Imran. And we've got Leleto and we've got Kugan. Yes.
Hi.
And yes. Okay, great. And I'm saying that correctly. Kugan, yes?
Correct. That's correct.
Great. And I see we're all coming from different parts of South Africa at the moment.
Yep. Wow.
No.
Most of us. One in
Okay, cool.
No, I'm actually in Monaco.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm actually in Monaco.
Really? In Monaco? That's amazing. Great.
Yeah.
I've been to Monaco a few times. So it seems like you might be joking, but I'm not too sure. But you might be a tough one to read here today, Kugan. Great.
I can show you the picture of the yacht if you want to see.
Oh yeah, let's see.
The picture is not the live thing, it's the picture.
Messing with you.
I thought so. That's great. Well, my name is Larry Soffer. I'm a mentalist. I read minds. I predict the future. I bend metal. I do weird and wonderful things that you guys are going to get to experience some of here today. And Kugan, seeing that you're so lively, I think we're going to get started with you first. In fact, Kugan, my first objective is actually to influence your mind to think of a particular playing card. I've placed that playing card upside down in this pack over here. So right over here is the, inside this box at least, upside down, is the particular playing card that I'm going to get you to think of in just a few moments. So Kugan, your first choice is it going to be a red card or a black card? Don't say anything out loud, just think it in your mind. Immediately when I look at you, Kugan, I'm getting that you've gone for the wrong color. Can you just change to the opposite color, please?
Okay.
And Coogan, now tell everybody, what is the color that you ended up choosing right now?
Black.
Black. Interesting. Okay. So initially you went for red, yes?
Correct.
Okay, cool. And then I was able to read your mind and coax you into changing to black. But other than that, this seems pretty fair, would you say?
Okay, I'll just agree with you for now.
Okay, cool. So now that you've gone for black, Coogan, most people in your position would go for a club. And the club is the black flower, for those of you who don't know, and the black upside down heart is the spade. Most people in your position would go for the club, but maybe I'm only telling you that, Coogan, so I could influence you to change to the spade. Or maybe I'm giving you this whole scenario to influence your mind to try and trick me to stay with the club instead. So you tell me, Coogan, what are you going to go for, clubs or spades?
Spades.
Spades. So imagine that all the spades are spread out across the table. You see number cards and picture cards. The number cards range from ace through to 10. The picture cards are the jack, the queen, and the king. You tell me whichever ones you choose, Coogan, those are the ones that we'll use. Are you going to choose the spades in numbers or pictures?
Picture card.
Picture cards. So imagine I pick up 3 picture cards. You see the jack, the queen, and the king. Out of one of those, or out of all 3 of those, one of them stand out in your mind. Which one is it, Coogan?
King.
King of spades. So this pack has been sitting here the entire time. It's been here in full view, right? You can see that there's a little sticky dot on it. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Let me show you. Just a little bit closer here. You can see it says number 20, right?
Correct.
That's because I placed one card upside down at number 20. I'm going to be very fair about this. Coogan, you could have chosen any card. You could have chosen clubs if you wanted to. If you started out with black, I might have got you to change to red, but who knows? Maybe I really did read your mind and coax you into changing to black, Coogan. Look, 20 cards, right? I put 20 in the box, 20 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, Coogan. This is number 19. The next one down is number 20, and you chose the?
King.
King of spades. You could have chosen absolutely any card, but you chose the King of spades.
No way.
Imran, you know, I know what some people on the line are thinking here. Somehow, Larry turned the King of spades upside down and placed it in position number 20. But you know what, Coogan, I don't want anybody else to give me credit for the wrong thing here. And that's why I made the King of spades the only blue back card.
Wow.
And not only that, I believed in my ability to influence your mind to think of the King of spades, so much so that I didn't even bother to bring the other cards. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thanks so much, guys. Thank you. Now, I want to do a little bit of a warm-up with you guys. I want to do this with the entire crowd. So even if you're at home and you're not on the screen right now, I want you to do this warm-up with me. So everybody raise your right hand like this. And take your index finger and your thumb and place it together like that. Great. I want to make sure that everybody is here with me. So you're going to take that circle and place it on your chin. You're absolutely right, Coogan. You're very smart. That is your chin. For those of you who thought that this was your chin, that just shows me how easily you're going to be able to be read and influenced here today. All right. So, Coogan, you did such a great job. And you know what? Just so you guys know, I've come up with what's called the virtual round of applause. And this enables everybody to give a round of applause without feeling awkward in their own home. So, I mean, for example, right now, just give a clap right now. Just clap. It feels very awkward. It feels like we need to clap softly, right? So this is what I call the virtual round of applause. So raise your hands like this. And then you're going to move your hands back and forth, but you're going to shimmer them nice and fast like this. And that's what I call the virtual round of applause. So Coogan, it's just back and forth like this. Yeah, and nice and fast like that. That's great. You're doing really great. Perfect. So what are you guys going to do when you want to give a round of applause? Amazing. So let's take this a little bit further right now. Let me just clean up these cards here. And who wants to help me next? Should we get, should we get Leletu for this?
That's me.
Yes, so Leletu, let's do this with you. Leletu, do you have a bookshelf with you?
No.
Like in your home or your office?
Yes, I do, downstairs.
Oh, downstairs. Okay, that's okay. So I want you to imagine the bookshelf being in your room right now. Are you in your office or?
I'm in my child's play area, so I've got a bunch of fluffy toys, if that's going to help.
Okay, no, that's cool. So I want you to imagine that there's a bookshelf right next to you. And Leletu, I want you to imagine reaching over and grabbing any book. Great. Now, Leletu, this book has to do with freedom, all right? Because with freedom, just like with Vodacom, we go further together. Is that true?
That's true.
Great. So now you've got this book on freedom, and we're going to go further together here today, Leletu. I want you to open up that book to any page.
Mm-hmm.
Great. And just do it for us so we'll see. Okay, great. So you got your imaginary book there. Cool. And then change your mind to another page. Change your mind to another page.
Gotcha.
You got something? Great. So you got a page there. I want you to stick your finger into the page where you've made the space now and turn to the back of the book and keep that space open there because you're going to turn back to that page and turn to the back of the book and then look to see how many pages are there in that book of freedom.
Yeah.
You can tell us how many pages?
357.
357. Amazing. So turn back to the original page that you turned to right now.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you changed your mind and now you've got this random page. And I'm going to try and read your mind on what this page is in just a moment. But I want you to scan down the 2 pages that you see in front of you. And I want you to choose a nice long word. Don't make it more than 8 letters. Make it something less than 8 letters, right? And don't make it like a small word like to or this or that. Yeah.
Okay. Wait,
Okay.
a long word, but a long word, but less than 8 letters.
Yes. So 8 letters or less.
Okay.
You got something?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So just look at me, Leletu. Okay, I'm going to try and pick up what this word is from your mind right now. Just think of the page number, first of all. Don't tell me what it is. Okay, I just think it again. Okay, I think I've got something. I think I've got the page number from you. Can you think of the first letter of the word that you just thought of? And I want you to say the alphabet while you're focusing on the first letter of this word. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So if the first letter was B, you would focus on B and you'd say the alphabet A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, H, I, J, K. Sorry, I did that again, and so on, right? So you're gonna go all the way through to Z, right? Okay, I lost my alphabet there for a moment. Okay, so Leletu, focus on the first letter and say the alphabet out loud. Do that now.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Oh, excellent. Okay, I've got the first letter. Focus on the last letter of your word.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And say the alphabet out loud and do it again now.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O.
Okay, I got it. You passed it already, didn't you?
No, not a chance.
You didn't pass it yet?
No.
Or maybe that was one of the middle. The last letter, yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
You didn't? Okay, continue.
No, this is part of the L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Interesting. Focus on the middle letter, and then I want you to say the alphabet, but this time in your mind, never out loud. Do it again now.
A, B, C, D, E.
Just in your mind. Just in your mind.
In my mind. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yes. Right there. You just passed it right there. I kind of got that feeling there. I think I got it. Yes? Let me just see if I've got this. I think I got this, Leletu. We just got the page number here. Okay. And then the word. Just let me look at you again. I think this is right. I think I'm spelling this incorrect over here. Let me just rub that out. Okay, I'm going to leave this over here. Right now, Leletu, I want you to confirm with everybody. You never knew that you were going to be chosen for this year today, right?
No, I didn't.
Okay, interesting. So everybody knows this, and the book that you chose was a book on freedom, and I hope that we went further together here today, Leletu. I hope that I got your word and your page number. For the first time, tell everybody, what is the page number that you're thinking of?
100.
Exactly 100.
Yeah.
And what was the word that you're thinking of?
Content.
Content. And did you almost go for another word?
Yeah, I did.
But that was a longer one, right?
Yeah.
So what is the word that you almost went for?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh yeah, that's quite a long word, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't think I would have been able to write it down on that board. But we didn't prearrange anything. I didn't speak to you beforehand to kind of get some sort of idea of what you're thinking. So for me to know what your word is and what your page number is right now is impossible, right?
Yeah.
Nevertheless, Leletu, I also got page 100 and the word content.
No way!
Wow.
So crazy, right? Now, I want to take this a little bit further because this was dealing with your mind, and maybe I could have influenced your mind to think of a particular playing card. So I just want to clear this over here completely, just rub this off completely. Okay, and let's take this a little bit further with, let's see, is that Donna?
Yes, that's me.
Yes. So, Donna, if you can get out your cell phone for me. Do you have your cell phone with you?
Right here.
Great. Can you go onto your cell phone right now, go onto your internet browser, Google Chrome or whatever it is, and then I want you to type in this full word. You're going to type in, how many words are there on Wikipedia? I'm going to show you all how insanely impossible this next effect is that I'm about to do, because maybe people would think of like a couple of different words, and because it's kind of difficult to think of a word, isn't it, Leletu?
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult to think of words, so maybe I could have influenced you to think of a particular word or something like that. But let's make this really random right now, okay? So Donna, once you've typed that in, you can press search, and you should see a website that says WikiCount. Do you see that?
Yes, .net.
Yes, you can click into that for me.
Okay.
And then you can show us on your screen over here like this. Great. Okay, so you can see there, I can only see the big number kind of, it says there approximately 6 million articles. Is that right?
Correct.
And is that as of today?
Yes, as of today.
Okay, cool. Perfect. And that gets updated all the time. People add articles, they take away articles. They do the same with words. So they take away the words, they add words into every single article all over the world, because Wikipedia is an open source. Does it say how many words there are per article?
1,202.
1202? Exactly. 1202 times 6 million, that gives us somewhere between approximately, and you don't have to work it out, Donna, but that gives us somewhere between, I think, 8 and 9 billion words on Wikipedia. Donna, I'm going to read your mind on one of those 8 to 9 billion words, and that's how insanely impossible this next effect is that I'm about to do. I just need this marker over here. Sorry, it's on this side. Okay, cool. We'll just leave this over here. We need this in just a moment. So Donna, I want you to scroll down and you should be able to visit Wikipedia. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Great. Once you're inside Wikipedia, I want you to go into the little magnifying glass toward the top of your screen.
Yeah, okay.
And Donna, I want you to think of a friend or a family member, absolutely anybody, all right? And I want you to type in this friend or family member's name, somebody who there's no way that I could ever possibly know. Like nobody at Vodacom could have said, you know what, Donna might think of this person, for instance, right?
Okay.
Okay, in fact, why don't you rather delete every single letter and rather type in a celebrity's name instead? So if you typed in Jennifer, you'd say Jennifer Lopez. You type in the full name or Jennifer Aniston. Don't think of Jennifer if now you were going to think of it and now I've said it, right? And then unless it's somebody like Adele, for instance, or Beyonce, you know, then you can write just the single name. Let me know when you're done.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, you typed in the full name?
Oh, the full name. Okay.
Yes. So like Jennifer Aniston or Jennifer Lopez or whatever it is. So you type in the full name, so you know you definitely get an article. And once you've pressed search, you can let me know. You should then get an article. There might be a random picture at the top, some random words. I want you to scroll down the picture if there is any, and scroll into the body of the article. And I want you to look for a random word in that article. Okay, so a word with 7 letters or more, so you know that if I get this right, this will be super impressive, first of all, but also make sure that the word is totally disrelated to the celebrity that you're thinking of.
Okay.
And don't tell me what it is. Have you got it?
Yeah.
Great. So Donna, you can put your phone face down. Right now, tell me, Donna, are you thinking of a word that's disrelated to your celebrity?
Yes.
So it's a random word. So right now, we've made this really impossible. You're thinking of a word between 8 and 9 billion words on Wikipedia. If I could get that word from your mind right now, this would be insane, right?
Totally insane.
Yes. So Donna, I want you to raise your right hand like this for me. Okay, good. And I'm going to try and form a connection with you, okay? I want you to think of the first letter of your word and never out loud, just in your mind, repeat that first letter over and over like R, R. It's not an R, is it?
No.
Is it an A?
No.
Is there an A or an R in your word? Because I'm kind of getting that.
No.
What's the first letter of your word?
E.
E. Because I'm getting like a sound, and maybe there's like I'm getting like the second letter in your word right now. It kind of looks like an R. Would you say?
A little bit, maybe.
In a way, maybe that's what I was picking up, and then I was getting like a sound toward the end of your word. Does that make sense?
More in the middle of the word.
Okay, that's cool. So maybe that's where I was getting it. Can you spell out your word letter by letter, just in your mind, never out loud? Start now. Stop, Donna. That was an F that you just saw in your mind, right?
Correct.
It was the third letter down. Yes, it was a letter F.
Correct.
Yes, from the letter F, keep spelling now. Stop right there. That was a T that you just saw in your mind right now.
Correct.
And Donna, you actually freaked out right now and you jumped all the way to the end of the word and you looked at the letter Y.
Correct.
Donna, you were thinking, this is crazy. Somehow Larry's in my head and he knows what my word is, right? Donna, I have no idea what your word is. Can you just spell it out from beginning to end, just in your mind, never out loud? You can relax your hand and start again now. I'm definitely getting something from you here, Donna. That's great. You're doing so good. I think I'm going to run out of a little bit of space here. Donna, if I have your word, one of 8 to 9 billion words on Wikipedia right now, This would be crazy, yes?
Absolutely crazy.
So Donna, there's no way I could have influenced you here. You went through an article. You just thought of a word. You didn't even show anybody, right?
No.
You merely just thought of it, right? So Donna, for the first time, tell everybody, what is the word that you're merely thinking of?
Effectively.
Yes.
No way.
Oh my goodness.
So crazy, right? Now, Donna, before you thought of the word effectively, you thought of a celebrity, yes?
Yes.
Don't ever tell me what the celebrity's name is. Just think it in your mind. I'm getting, this is a male, yes?
Right again.
I'm getting like an image in your mind of a very like slick guy in a blue suit.
I can't even remember the color of the suit.
But like in your mind, is that right?
Yes, it's a blue suit.
A singer?
Say again?
Is this singer?
Yes.
He sings? Yes. And I'm getting like this very deep, very beautiful voice.
Very beautiful.
Are you thinking of John Legend? Yes.
That's right. John Legend with a blue suit.
So crazy, right? Now, you could have thought, let me just put this all away over here, clear this up for what's about to happen in a moment. You could have thought of absolutely anybody before that.
Anybody.
And I'm getting that you thought of a friend or a family member. Is that right?
Yes.
Well, you thought of a family member. Sorry, that's what I meant to ask you. You're thinking of a family member. Is that right?
A friend.
A friend. Did you almost go for a family member and you changed your mind to this friend?
No, but she's so close. She's like a family member.
Because I'm getting like a sisterly bond. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So this is a female, yes?
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't even search for her name. So if I could get her name from your mind right now, this would be out of this world. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
You search for her name. You search for John Legend, right? So imagine her right over here in your mind. Never say anything out loud. Just in your mind. Just in your mind, you're going to say hello and then say her name. We're going to do this now. So you'd say hello. Neris?
Yes, Nerys.
Yes, Nerys, yes. Thank you very much.
Wow, jeez. That's hectic.
Crazy, right? Now, I believe...
Oh,
So crazy, right? Now, I believe that we all have these abilities. So we're going to try this with Imran over here. In fact, Imran, I've got a little box. Inside this box is a piece of paper. And on that piece of paper, I've written a friend's name. I'm going to leave it here in full view. It's completely sealed. I've written down a friend's name, and we're going to leave this right over here. And Imran, I'm going to see if you can read my mind right now, because I do believe that we all have these abilities. So I'm going to set my watch to a particular time here. This time, and this person's name is from a memory of mine. I'm going to leave this just over here in full view, all right? And Imran, you ready to do this with me?
Of course.
So we're going to see if you can read my mind on the time and on the person's name. So I'm at a birthday party in my imagination. I'm walking out into the garden. I go up to a person and I greet this person. I'm not going to tell you if it's a male or female, but you're going to tell me, Imran. So I want you to look at me right now and tell me, is this person a male or a female?
A male.
Interesting. So I'm talking with this male friend of mine, and at some point I say this person's name. And right now in my mind, I'm going to say this person's name so you can hear it, okay? So try and listen to me. Did you get something?
Perhaps.
What did you get?
James.
James. So you say what's inside the box over here is James.
Yes.
Interesting. So I'm talking with James and we're talking about time and the fact that time doesn't really exist because the only moment that exists is the present, and that's why it's a gift, right? Because the past is in the past and the future is still to happen. It's still something to be created. So I look down at my watch at a certain point because we're talking about time, and I see an exact hour and an exact minute, Imran. I want you to read my mind and tell me what is the exact hour and the exact minute.
3:15.
Interesting. This watch has been here in full view the entire time. I haven't touched it, right? You could have got this wrong because it's so difficult. And even if you did, it would be totally cool, right? But if you got this right, this would be insane, right, Imran?
Totally insane.
I have no idea how you knew this, but you knew that it was exactly 3:15. Let me just pull this over to the side so you can see this right there. So crazy, right? And this box has been sitting there 3:15 exactly.
Wow, okay.
And Imran, this box has been sitting here the entire time in full view. You could have said anything. You could have said it was a male or a female, but you chose male. And then you got the word James. Before the event even began, I sealed this piece of paper inside this box over here. And I wrote down my friend's name. I don't know how you knew this, Imran, but I wrote down exactly.
No, are you kidding me?
Woo,
Are you kidding me? It is impossible.
I have no idea how you knew that, Imran, but you knew that it was exactly James. So crazy. Now, you guys have been so amazing. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. And you did that. Yeah, exactly.
One more skill.
Exactly. Exactly. Now you guys created that. You did that, Imran, and it's been such a pleasure being here with all of you today. In fact, I wanted to show you a little video that I put onto my phone. This is something very special that I wanted to share with all of you. Let me just bring it down here so you can see this. So in the center, there's a little video right there. I'm going to play it for you right now. I'm not going to put the sound on. I'm just going to keep it on mute for this period because you're going to hear what I'm going to say in just a moment. Because what's about to happen is absolutely crazy. If you thought that this was crazy so far, this is unbelievable. I hope this works. I want you guys to see the full video just yet. But the reason why I went to the beach is because I believe that the beach represents freedom, hope, and happiness for us, because the beach was the one thing that was taken away from us all over the world during this very difficult time. Would you agree that it resembles freedom, hope, and happiness?
Yeah.
Amazing. So I want everybody to think of a word right now that resembles or is associated with freedom or hope or happiness. So one word that is associated with freedom or hope or happiness, and make sure it's a one-word answer that is like an activity or an object or a person or any word, totally up to you. And then I'm going to choose 3 of you to help me out with this, all right? So let me know when you've got your word. You can just raise your hand if you've got it. Amazing. So let's use Kugan for this, and let's use Leletu, and should we use? I'm not too sure if we should use Donna or Imran. Who of you are most excited to do this?
Ladies first.
Okay, great. So Donna, that's cool. So we're going to use you, and we're going to use Leletu and Kugan. And let me just write down these words over here. So we've got this over here. So, Donna, what is your word?
Holiday.
Holiday. Okay, cool. And Leletu, what is your word?
Money.
Money. Okay, cool. Money. And Kugan, what is your word?
Joy.
Joy. Amazing. So you guys chose holiday, money, and joy. You could have chosen absolutely anything. And tell me, Donna, what does holiday mean to you?
Well, I mean, you out there, you're relaxing, you're feeling free, you're letting your hair down. So it's just a time to recoup and,
Okay,
not
good.
think about much.
So would be freedom, yes?
Yes.
Great. And Leletu, what does money mean to you? Hope, freedom, or happiness?
All of the above. Money makes
All
you free. Money, if you have money, you're free to do anything. You've got hope to do whatever it makes you happy.
Absolutely, I agree with you 100%. And Kugan, what does joy mean to you? Hope, freedom, or happiness, or all three?
Happiness.
Happiness. Interesting. So you could have chosen absolutely anything. You could have changed your mind a few times. Imran, if you had to choose a word, you would have chosen a word that was totally different to all three of them, right?
Similar to Donna's, yeah, travel.
What was yours?
Travel.
Travel, interesting. Okay, so travel and money are associated in some way, but definitely different. You guys could have chosen absolutely any words, but you chose these particular words. You had no idea that you were even going to think of these words before today. Is that right?
Yep.
No idea.
So for me to know what your words would be weeks before this event even began would be impossible, right?
Impossible.
But you know what? I believe that the impossible is possible, and that's exactly why I'm here today. Check this out.
Hi everyone, I'm here at the beach in my home city, Cape Town. I hope I've managed to uplift and inspire you and that you enjoyed the connected experience that we all shared. I've decided to write a message in the sand weeks before meeting because I had the urge to share one last crazy moment with all of you way before we even met. Have a look at what I've been up to.
Holiday, money, joy. Oh my God, no way.
Holiday, money, and joy. You could have chosen absolutely anything. You guys chose those particular words. You have been amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, everyone. And remember, thank you so much.
Insane.
Thank you. And remember that freedom. Thank you, Imran. I'm so glad you enjoyed that. Remember that freedom, hope, and happiness can never be taken away from you because those ideas and those emotions actually exist within you. So may you, with those ideas and those emotions, make 2021 your best year yet. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Larry. Thank you so much. You know what? I've seen many, many performers around the world, Larry, but you are in a league of your own. Like, Leletu is typing right now in the chat saying, wow. And believe me, she is a definite skeptic. So if she is now sold, man, Larry, you are one of a kind. And thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. Wow. Well, as you can see that I have dolled up and I think I look better than my brother who was hosting a little bit earlier. But now that I'm taking up the reins, it is time we move into the awards segment. So before we go into the award segment, what will happen is I will call one of our heads just to give a summary of what the awards are about and what it means. And then we will then announce who the winners are. All right. I'm sure everyone is still going, that was insane. How did he get the name Content from Leletu? Because Leletu is Xhosa. She could have thought of a Xhosa word. But Leletu, why did you think of an English name? Because now Larry is like, think of a name or a word. You are like, I'm going to think of an English one. Come on, Leletu. You should have said Kayabeja, right? Well, guys, we are now moving into the award segment. And before we actually go into the award segment, I would like to call on Donna. And as she walks up, this is the certificate category. Wow, Donna, thank you so much for joining us. Now it is the award segment. It is the certificate category. And now we want to just find out from you, about the awards, maybe just a little synopsis on how important they are.
Well, Lebo, really the purpose of today is to recognize and to celebrate and thank our suppliers and partners for their continuous support. Through their contribution and efforts in our network, we've been able to deliver and achieve on the Vodacom purpose, which is digital society and improving the lives of all our customers. So, we appreciate their commitment, especially during, the year that we experienced. And it was so unpredictable and stressful, but they shone through and delivered on all the projects that we needed. And, while we appreciate everybody and all the contribution, this is just a token of our appreciation for those that went beyond and above and really embodied our customer centricity, the Vodacom spirit, and, delivered high quality workmanship and consistency throughout the year. So, from our side to everybody on the call, we just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you so much, Donna. And now we will move on to the awards. Here are Quality Workmanship RF Team, Donald Masangane. Congratulations to you, Donald. Here's our next award. Quality Workmanship RF Team, Ephraim Mokaba. Congratulations to Ephraim and team. Well done. And now we move on to our next award. Quality Workmanship, TX Maintenance, Tabang Satechi. Congratulations to you, Tabang Satechi. I hope you are feeling great and celebrating with your family right there. Well, let's move on to our next award. Quality Workmanship, Promise Sako. Congratulations, Promise, for the Quality Workmanship certificate. Wow, well done, well done. And I hope you're jumping up and down. I think that's the only thing that the virtual world robs us of. Jumping with you on stage, hugging and saying, yay, yay, and playing some makadzi in the background, Well, let's move on to the next award. Quality Workmanship, Albertus Matoni. Congratulations, Albertus Matoni. Hope you are enjoying the show, and also hope you are celebrating with your family. Here is the next award. Quality Workmanship, TX Build Team, Ndivuo Mangenge. Congratulations to you, Ndivuo. Well, hope you enjoy this time right now, and I hope you are celebrating. Come on, take selfies right now as you celebrate. Maybe give your phone to the spouse, to your friends, to your cousin, or whoever you're sitting with, so that they capture this moment as you win, so that you can post it on social media, hashtag, Limpopo Trade Partner Awards 2020, because this is the go-to event, in the region, especially now in 2021, with everything canceled. This could not be canceled. We took it virtually. So let's carry on with the next award. Consistency and speed in delivery. Richard Shangani. Congratulations, Richard. Congratulations. Hope you are celebrating too there at home with your family. Here is our next award. Consistency and speed in delivery. Brian Mbese. Congratulations to you, Brian Mbese. Hope you are celebrating with your family, and well done on the hard work. All right, here is the next award. Consistency and speed in delivery. Daniel Klo. Congratulations, Daniel Klo. Well done. Good work for you. And I hope you are celebrating too right there at home. Let's check the next award. Consistency and speed in delivery. Lawrence Zoe. Congratulations, Lawrence. Hope you are celebrating and jumping up and down with your family. And well done. And you know what? It shows that we can still triumph through adversity. Might have been a tough year last year, but hey, some people still did well. And here they are, winning as they always do. Let's check our next one. Consistency and speed in delivery. Regional Maintenance Team. Congratulations to the Regional Maintenance Team. Clearly, consistency and speed in delivery, very, very important to get the job done. Let us go to the next award. Consistency and speed in delivery. Emmanuel Nechipise. Congratulations, Emmanuel. And you know, the name Emmanuel, you know, you can just picture he's celebrating right now. Emmanuel is celebrating, jumping up and down. I'm sure, you know, they even slaughtered a chicken just to celebrate this award. Congratulations to you right there, Emmanuel. Let us check our next award. Consistency and speed in delivery. Desmond Swart. Congratulations, Desmond. I definitely want to see your picture and your family celebrating right now. Send it through. Put it on social media. Hashtag Limpopo Trade Partner Award 2020. I want to see it. All right, let us move to our next award. Best Customer Centricity. Cell Extender Team. Dumisani Nguna. Congratulations, Dumisani Nguna and the Extender Team. And I'm sure the whole team is probably jumping up and down. It's always great to do it together. I always believe team stands for together. Everyone achieves more. Well done to you, Dumisani. Here is the next and the last award in this category. Best Consultant Customer Experience, or CXX. That goes to Elelwani Munyai. Congratulations, Elelwani. And I'm celebrating on your behalf because I know you, and I'm sure if there's prize money, you will share with me. So this dance is for us. Elelwani, Elelwani. All right, congratulations to all the recipients for the certificates. Wow, congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back. But you know what? Let's do what Larry taught us, right? To everyone whose name wasn't called out right now. Don't jella. Let's just do what Larry showed us now and just give them all a virtual round of applause. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Wow. All right. I think it's time we carry on with the program and, you know, do some more things to get you guys more involved. How's that, right? So I want to make sure that I show you the winners. Remember, we had winners for that previous game. You know, when we played and we had to now find the missing object. And I know some of you could not find the hidden object. Some of you are like, my internet is slow. Where's the object? Well, it was right there. We told you not to buy a Samsung. But anyway, we are saying well done to Sean van Niekerk. Hi, Sean. Well, third place. You're just like your Thomas, you know. We're talking blue bulls here, first place. And then Roderick Mashele, second place. You must be a Pirate supporter. Roderick, you can hear it, you know, Pirate supporters. You can hear him introducing himself. Hi, I'm Roderick. I support Pirates. And then our first place, the winner, Lawrence Moritz. Congratulations to you for finding the hidden object the quickest and walking away with the 250 Take a Lot voucher 250. Yeah? I say 250 is yours. All right. So 250 is definitely coming your way. But I'm sure some of you are like, no, but those games were not to my strength. You know, I'm a guy that remembers stuff. I'm a memory guy. Give me, you know, something and I'll just remember it. I'll regurgitate it as the book puts it. Well, here you are. Here I am. And here is the game for you. All right, so we're going to go now to another game, but this one is amazing because this game obviously is about memory. Can you remember? Can you find those things? Like, I'm sure most of you, you know, you play Candy Crush, and I'm sure then there's a memory game that sometimes pops up and you have to click the tile. This tile pops up, you click that tile, it pops up, no, it doesn't match, and then you have to remember which tile matches with which. I'm sure you guys have done this before. Well, let us test you and see who will walk away a winner now. Come on, guys. I'm sure you can walk away a winner. And you know what? Those who participated previously in my poll, I could be choosing one of you randomly just to win the 250 Take a Lot voucher. But for now, let's take a breather and then let's go play the memory game. Let's go. We are back. We are back. Busy enjoying the music right there because I found those things long ago. I don't know what you guys are busy doing, still trying to find and revitalize your memory. If you did bad in that game, get yourself some ginkgo biloba or something, all right? Well, welcome back, guys. It is the Limpopo Trade Partner Awards 2021. As I said, even COVID could not stop these awards from carrying on. And we are back, and we have got, our esteemed leaders from the region here to just give us a synopsis of what the awards are for. We saw Donna a little earlier before the break, and now we are moving on to the Trophy Awards. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Trophy Awards. And to just come and give us a summary of what the Trophy Awards are and maybe who's expected to win, let me call up our head of CBU from the region, Leletu. Welcome back. I hope now you're not as shocked as you were when Larry was busy getting the page number and content on his paper.
Lebu, I'm critical but stable. That was really, really shocking, but amazing experience. Yeah.
Wow. So just a big shout out to the guys who won their certificates. First of all, before you speak, remember, guys, your certificates will be coming to you. I'm sure, because you know how we are. I'm sure your family is like, oh, Mark, you didn't win a certificate. Where is it? Where is it? So don't worry. We're sending it through to you. You will get your certificate. But now, moving on to the Trophy Awards, could you just give us a summary on, obviously, how these awards came about?
Well, first of all, let me really appreciate the certificate category and well done to Elelwani for the CXX award, the last one that came through, well deserved, and really thank you. Very exemplary from a CXX perspective, and really well done to all the previous winners as well, and for the recognition there. But now our next awards are actually trophies. We have 8 winners in this regard. The categories include Best Prepaid, Best Postpaid, Eyebrow, and CXX. CXX is just customer experience for our stores in the various channels. So the selection is really based on performance, on various indicators, some exceedingly amazing KPIs that have been achieved. We're looking at some of the highest achievements on targets, on volume growth in some instances, but really all the best, and thank you very much to everybody. If we could, we would award everyone, but you can take it away, Lebu.
Thank you so much, Leletu. And we will also get back, maybe, you and I can work and try to become Larry Sofa in Polokwane. You confuse people. Well, anyway, that is for another day. Time for the Trophy Awards and our first winner. Best Postpaid Store Franchise. Vodacom Shop, Dubatsi. Congratulations to Vodacom Shop Dubatsi in the franchise category. Let's move to our next award. Best Postpaid Store Independent Dealers goes to Cargo G Connection. Congratulations to Cargo G Connection. And I hope the whole team is celebrated. You've closed the store and everybody's dancing on top of the table. Oh, no. Store is open. We're working and you are celebrating. Fantastic. All right, let's move to our next award. Best Postpaid National Chain. Game Lipalale. Congratulations to the whole Game team. So I wonder, if Game wins, does the person that's also doing Tupperware also claim this award because it's to deal with cellular? Anyway, I'm just making fun. Congratulations to the whole Game store, even the lady that takes the return. Congratulations to you. Let's move on to our next award. Best Prepaid Store in the franchise. That's Vodacom Shop, Northam. Congratulations, best prepaid store in the franchise, Vodacom North. Well done to you. And I hope you guys are celebrating too, maybe in the store, maybe giving that moments that matter. Yeah. Well, congratulations to you. Let's move on to our next award. Best prepaid store, independent dealers. Chet Mokopane Mall. Congratulations to Chet Mokopane Mall. I know Mokopane Mall. I've been there. And I'm sure you're busy pumping my piano right now. Maybe DJ Maporisa just to celebrate this win. Congratulations to you. Keep it going, Chet. Love the energy from the Chet brand. Young and funky. And wow, well done to you guys. Let's see our next award. Best prepaid store, national chain. This one goes to Pep. Congratulations to Pep for winning this award right now. I always love a Pep. A Pep is so friendly, but Pep, they love the airtime at Pep. The line at Pep is so long. It's now even longer than the line at Home Affairs. Pep, what do you put in your airtime? Well, congratulations to that Pep, because I'm sure they put something in their airtime too. Well, let's move on to our next award. Best prepaid IBRO in the emerging market, and that is Smart Call. Congratulations to Smart Call on your award. A big round of applause in the virtual way. And then we have the last award in this category. Best CXX store, all channels. And this one goes to Chet Pulukwani. Congratulations to Chet Pulukwani. Really exciting brand, the Chet is Pulukwani now. Lepalale also winning that side. Congratulations, guys. And I hope all of you right now are dancing and celebrating, and you've got your famous song that you love playing right now. Mine would be Pure Pompi. Like, I'd be just dancing, going up and down. But anyway, that's me, and I haven't won anything yet. Well, I would like to then move on again and call Coogan to just come and join me quickly before we do his section for Business Partners of the Year and, the public sector's biggest deals. I'm sure you are wanting to know who's going to win here. Like, you talk about me needing to give you my tailor's number. Look at you. Look at yours doesn't even need a tailor because the tailor makes it for you. Well, Coogan, could you just please give us a few words with regarding to the awards we are about to speak about?
Thanks for the kind words. Amazingly, it still fits given lockdown, so I'm actually surprised that I can still fit into it. So, Lebs, we actually have four awards for under our segment. So the categories are for the best fixed ACV, the most number of GSM connections. It was then the biggest fixed deal, and obviously the last one was for the actual highest percentage of GSM connections. So look, it's a really tough market, and the actual competition is really tough. But if we could have given more awards, we would have. But under the circumstances, we managed to put together 4. So you know what? It was a really tough job to decide, and we want to say congratulations to actually all the winners. Over to you, Lebs.
Thank you so much, Coogs. I'm looking at the comments right here on the side. They're like, ouch, Coogs looking slick, And but you can see that comment is not from a millennial, because millennials these days don't describe something as slick. They probably would be like, you're sick or something, but sick means good, or you look bad. I don't know. I'm trying to learn this new lingo myself, Coogan. But you're looking amazing. Let's just keep it simple. Well, I'll be announcing the memory game winners just after we go through these awards. Let us go to the first award. Business Partner of the Year, Fixed Sales, CHM Vuwani. Congratulations to CHM Vuwani for winning that category in fixed sales. Let's move to the next category. Business Partner of the Year in mobile sales goes to Jake's Cellular. Congratulations to Jake's Cellular. You can just hear that name, like everyone is on their toes in that cellular shop, Jake is on the case. All right. Well done for that award right there for mobile sales. We move on to the next category. Business Partner of the Year in the biggest fixed deal category goes to Beggar Sport Cellular. Congratulations to Beggar Sport Cellular. You always pass Beggar Sport, you see a sign. I've never knew anything to come from Beggar Sport. Now I know. Beggar Sport Cellular. Can't wait to come and celebrate with you physically once all these limitations are out of the way. Congratulations to you guys there with the biggest deal. All right, let's go to our next award. Business Partner of the Year in the highest mobile sales percentage achievement goes to Alisom Corporate. Congratulations, Alisom and your team. I'm sure everyone is celebrating at the Alisom stores. They're all just claiming it. It's mine, it's mine. Congratulations, guys. An amazing achievement, especially when it comes to these numbers that you guys are shelling out. All right. We're going to go now to the public sector biggest deal. Check this out. Here's the award. Here is our next award. All right. While we wait for that award, you know what? Let me go ahead and announce the winners for that memory game, yeah? Because you guys went ahead and participated, and I'm sure you want to know who actually is, going ahead and walking away with a 250 Take-A-Lot voucher. All right? So, in third place, yep, Kanak. Yeah, man, you can only manage third place. At least it's just me. It does say that you're drinking some ginkgo biloba or some BioPlus or something to help you, just remember some stuff. But it's only third best, right? And then second place, we've got Jason from 24 Solutions. Well, you couldn't find a solution for first place right there. And then in first place, this person's coming up again. Lawrence Maritz, congratulations to you. As the winner right here, you get yourself a 250 Take-A-Lot voucher, which will be sent to you by our team after the event. Wow. Well done to you. Well, we move back now into the awards and let us see which awards are left. Here are the final awards. The Vodacom Spirit Award goes to Josiah Maliaka. Congratulations, Josiah, on the Vodacom Spirit Award. Here is our next award. All right, people. Here's another Vodacom Spirit Award. This one goes to Aaron Mtembu. Congratulations to Aaron Mtembu. And I would like to call on Donna just to give a little piece with regards to the Spirit Award. Donna, please come and join me.
Hi, Lebo. Nice to be back again.
Donna. I've already announced two of the Spirit Awards, but if you can just give us a synopsis as to what the Spirit Awards are about.
Yeah, no problem. So we had 3 individual awards for the Vodacom Spirit, and it's really about individuals who are embodying what we call the spirit of Vodacom, earning customer loyalty, whether it's Vodacom as a customer or in the field with the Vodacom customers. creating the future, experimenting and learning fast. I mean, really delivering on all that we put forward for them and getting it done together, rallying the team, making sure that everything is done top quality. So these are individual awards that are receiving trophies for embodying that Vodacom spirit.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Donna. And the Vodacom spirit is key even in our stores, to ensure that we carry on that Vodacom spirit. It's not just for head office, but for every touch point that Vodacom has. Well, here is then the last award on the Vodacom spirit category. Vodacom spirit category, the winner is Whiskey Shabalala. Congratulations to you, Whiskey Shabalala. You walk away with that amazing trophy right there. And to all the trophy winners, please note that you are going to get your trophies delivered to you. And when they are delivered to you, please take a picture, and send through on social media, hashtag the Limpopo Trade Partner Awards 2021, because we were very interested to see, how happy you are with your family and friends. And I'm sure when you walk back into your store and your trophy standing there and your customers ask, what's the trophy for? You're like, this team right here keeps delivering, because together we always achieve more. So thank you so much, guys. We are done now with the awards segment. And what I'd like to do is move on to, we constantly looking to improve, constantly looking to take it up a notch with regards to events, with regards to providing content like we've done today. So we've got a little survey that we'd like for you to go through just to let us know, what you thought of the event and how did everything go and how could we, knock it out the park for you again next year. So please take this survey, let us know. And while you do that, I'm going to announcement for the 4 games just to remind you guys who won, for these games. So I'll show you exactly who won. And then while you do that, I'd also like to call on Imran to just close off the event for us and let us know what he thought and obviously what he'd like to send you off with. Hi, Imran.
Hi, how's it, Lebo? You're looking sharp, right? Looking sharp.
Thank you so much, Imran. I just need to return the suit. I've rented it. But yeah, thank you so much, Imran. And I just want to find out from your side, Imran, with the awards, how proud of you of these partners that we have that keep on, working hard, even as you mentioned in your speech, through adversity, through a hard year, but they were still able to go ahead and go the extra mile for our customers and really put in a good shift.
Yeah, Lebo, I can't express my gratitude and my sheer amazement at what our partners teams achieve. I think a lot of people don't really understand what people sacrifice. On so many occasions, at 2 o'clock on a Sunday morning, we'll all be on a WhatsApp because the sites are down and some brave technician is driving those treacherous roads that Donna showed you, driving a bakkie and pulling a generator up those roads. And you just sit and marvel at the sacrifice people make for the pleasure and benefit of our customers. The same happens almost on a daily basis in our stores, and we get exposed to so many compliments of the absolutely wow experiences that our consultants are delivering in the stores. The figures speak for themselves. And the Limpopo province performance just tells you that everybody as a collective is just going beyond expectation and going that extra mile and doing just great things every single day.
Thank you so much, Imran. And then a send off maybe for the guys that are at home. What would you like maybe to inspire them to do, obviously, in this new financial year going forward, and hopefully when we meet again for the Trade Partner Awards in 2022?
Yeah, so firstly, huge congratulations. Well done, well done, well done. Congratulations to all the winners. You guys are so super well deserving of this acknowledgement and receiving these awards. I'm super proud of all you guys, and you should be of yourself. And For all the leaders of the different companies, you should be super proud of your teams as well. And I know I can count on you guys to continue to deliver a world-class service that will just continue to thrill our customers. And with our partnership in doing so, I know we will take the Limpopo region from strength to strength. I do want to make a special mention. I mean, you've spoken about the families level. I want to say a huge thank you to the families. The wives, the husbands, the partners, the children, the families sacrifice so much and support us all so much so that we can deliver what we deliver. And I know it's a huge sacrifice. So I really want to acknowledge your families as well. And please extend my best wishes, my best regards, and my heartfelt thanks to them as well. And in conclusion as well, to everybody who's put together this event, Lebo, yourself, the events team, all the presenters, Tebogo and her team. It's been absolutely fantastic afternoon, and we've enjoyed it so much. Really, thanks to all you guys as well. Looking forward to another great year. We always say it will be a challenging year, and it will be. But I know we will all rise up. I know we will all be committed. We'll all be motivated after seeing these awards and wanting to be the ones whose names will come up on the flashy screen next year. And I know we will overcome these challenges and we will deliver. So looking forward to another fantastic year. Thank you again, and I wish you and your families all the best. And yeah, ciao, and over back to you, Lebo.
Thank you so much, Imran, and it was only a pleasure to put this award ceremony together with the team. And I know that they are actually saying thank you to in the background. But to all the trade partners that have attended today, thank you so much for staying online. We know how easy it is, to log off. It's not like a physical event where you need to walk out the door and we see you and we're like, where are you going? So here, you could just log off, but you stayed online because you really wanted to see how the event went. Thank you so much for doing that. I'd like to announce our early bird competition. We had an early bird competition to see who will log on first, who will register first on the app. And obviously, we have got a winner right now. Here is our early bird winner. It could be you. A 250 Take-A-Lot voucher could be coming to you. The winner is Bonso Kekana. Congratulations to you, Bonso. You are our early bird winner. They usually say, punctuality doesn't reward. Well, today, you've got your reward right there. I always thought punctuality doesn't reward because no one's there to see you when you get there early. You get before your boss. Your boss just thinks you got there 5 minutes before him. Anyway, Bonso, you've got an award to prove it. Well done. Well, here is a recap of all our winners for the day. We had the puzzle challenge. I struggled. And Jason did not struggle at all. Congratulations to you, Jason. And then we, tested your knowledge with the quiz. And sure, Dinewo showed Lisijo and Rehat some flames. Congratulations to you, Dinewo. And then finding the hidden object I thought would be simple because my kids hide stuff all the time in the house. But hey, Lawrence showed me flames and he walked away with that 250 Take-A-Lot voucher. And then Lawrence came again. Lawrence, it's unfair to win twice, brother. While I haven't even won once. But anyway, Lawrence, what can we do? Because Lawrence won the Test Your Memory competition again. Clearly, he's got good eyes to see the hidden objects, and also he's got a great memory to go ahead and remember. Well done to all the winners. You also walk away with a 250 Take-A-Lot voucher. You get one, you get one, you get one, and you get one, Lawrence. Yeah, there's none for me, director. None. Okay, no, none for me. Anyway, well, guys, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure having you guys right here. It's been such an. I don't even want it to end. Can we just get some music going so we can just carry this party on? And to all the winners, well done. To all the speakers, thank you so much for the content that you gave right here. And then one last winner that I'd like to give away. Me, I like to make my own rules because it's done now, but so I'll make my own rule. Here is it. I want to give a winner. I want to give a winner for the survey. Yeah? Survey. So don't be surprised when you see some mail coming through from Vodacom and we say you have won yourself a 250 Take-A-Lot voucher, and it is because you completed the survey first. Well, congratulations, guys. thank you so much for an amazing event. Imran, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure working with your team yet again. From myself, the team from Ujala, and the event team and Fluid, well, it is Salani Dahle.